and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a Pilates for flexibility workout. So Pilates is designed to both lengthen and strengthen your muscles, so you get long, lean, toned and strong muscles. So today we're going to focus on really lengthening out the leg muscles to get that nice flexibility whilst working on some strength work. So as I am in this amazing location, I thought, why not bring you outside with me today? There might be a little bit of background noise, but that's okay, right? So all you need is yourself and your mat, so you can do it anywhere you like, even by a pool like me. So let's get started. So starting at the back of your mat, your feet are going to be in parallel, so your toes are facing the front. So you want just a slight little squeeze in the bottom, so you got your nice neutral spine. Bringing your hands into a sailor position, so your fingers are over to your elbows. So really pulling down your shoulders, lifting your chest. We're going to start with a parallel squat. So sending your hips to the back. So you want to make a nice diagonal line from the top of your head down to your tailbone, and just making sure we don't go into that lower back. So thinking slightly, bring your ribs to your hips. As we lift up, we're going to reach the arms out again, lengthen through the spine. Keeping the legs nice and long, we're going to forward fold. So we want to keep a nice flat back, legs stay nice and lengthened. And then folding over the legs, softening into the knees, let the arms and the head go heavy. As we exhale, keep the knees soft, keep the arms heavy, and we're going to start to peel up through the spine segmentally, vertebra by vertebra. Bringing your hands back to that sailor position, we repeat. So parallel squat, tailbone goes back, knees go over your toes. As we reach up, we reach the arms out, chest stays lifted. Start to hinge forward on your hips, keeping the back nice and flat, legs stay long. Soften into the knees, arms and head go heavy, hang over. Exhale, start to restack the spine. Segmentally, vertebra by vertebra. It's the last thing to come up. Bring your hands back to your sailor, repeat. So, parallel squat. Up, reach out, chest is lifted. Hinge over the hips, legs stay nice and lengthened. Soften into the knees, arms and head go heavy. Forward fold over your legs. We peel all the way up. Arms come back up into that sailor. We repeat. We parallel squat. Reach the arms out. Hinge forward. Soften into the knees. Peel all the way up. So guys, this is going to be your last one. Make this your best one yet. So nice parallel squat. Arms reach out, lift the chest, grow through the spine. Now keeping the backs of the legs nice and long as we hinge all the way forward and softening all the way over. Now we're going to hold this here. So bringing your hands down to the mat if they're not already. Start to walk your hands out into your high plank position. So your wrists underneath your shoulders. You really want to think squeeze into your core, squeeze into your glutes. We're just going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now last one, we're going to push back onto the heels, come up into your downward facing dog. So really pushing into the palms of your hands, pushing into your heels, finding that glorious little stretch between your shoulder blades. We hold here for 4, 3, 2. Now last one, we're going to lift up your heels. Start to bend your knees. We want to come into a hover box, so your knees do not touch the floor. Nice flat back. And then we're going to push all the way back up. Feel that nice little stretch down into those hamstrings, into your downward facing dog. We repeat. Legs stay lengthened. Heels go high. High on those toes. Start to lower down your knees. Let them just hover off of the floor. Push all the way up. Lovely, guys. We've got 6 more. So try to get it to go a little bit quicker now, so we get a little bit more fluidity. And squeeze it in. For 4, for 3, for 2. So really being careful, you don't arch in that lower back, core stay strong. This is going to be your last one. We're going to hold it all the way there. We're going to hold. Find your hover box. Pull your shoulder blades away from each other. Back of the neck is nice and long for 4, 3. You're going to push back in your downward dog in 2. In the last one, push all the way back into your downward facing dog. Now right leg's going to go high to the sky. or the ceiling, wherever you are. So really internally rotating that hip, so we don't want to open it up. Hips are in line with the mat. We're going to pull your knee into your nose, push into your hand. You want to make a C curl with the upper spine. Inhale, find the length, reach down the leg. Again, that right hip is down. Exhale, draw the belly button in, push into your hands, knee comes into your forehead. Inhale as you reach all the way back. Now this is going to be your last one. Exhale as you draw it all the way in. So really lifting up your belly button to the back of your spine. And then carefully taking that right leg all the way down. So we come into our long lunge. So your right knee is at a 90-degree angle, your left leg is nice and straight, and you really want to push down that heel. Now, left hand next to your right foot. We're going to go for a nice rotation of that spine, one of my favorite things to do. So right arm's going to go all the way up. It's going to come all the way down. So the hips want to stay facing the mat. Hips stay still. So you just want to start to twist in that thoracic spine for 4, 3, 2. Now last one, bring the hand down. We're going to start to lift up with the upper body, so lifting all the way up. Bringing your shoulders up to your ears, sliding them down the back. We're going to leave them there. Can you sink a little bit lower in the legs? Getting that lovely little stretch into that left hip flexor for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to bring your arms out to the side, hinge forward like the warm-up, and then take your hands down. Take your right foot back to join your left, push up onto your heels. Now taking your feet as wide as your mat, still pushing into your heels, the same as your downward dog, just your feet are wider. Take your left hand over to your right ankle and try to look up underneath your right armpit. Left hand goes down. Right hand goes up over to your left ankle. Look up underneath your left armpit. Bring your hands down. Bring your feet back hip width apart. We're going to repeat on the second side. So, left leg goes high to the sky, hip stays down. Draw your knee into your nose, round through the upper back. Inhale, extend, reach down those left toes. Exhale as you draw in. Inhale as we reach back. This is going to be your last one, best one here. Exhale, reach all the way in. Belly button stays lifted. And we carefully take that foot all the way down. So coming into your long lunge. This time, right hand next to your left foot. We're going to reach that left hand all the way up, lower it down. So we want to get that nice rotation in that thoracic spine. Hips stay still. Three more. For 2. And last one, taking the hand all the way down. Now we're going to lift up to that long lunge. Start to reach up with the body, reach your arms all the way to the ceiling. Remember, those shoulders stay down. Holding here, so can you sink a bit lower in the hips? You've got 4, 3, 2. Last one, reach your arms all the way out. Lengthen a little bit more through the spine. And then hinging forward. Bring your hands down to your mat. Take your left foot back to join your right. And carefully lower down onto your knees. You should be feeling a little bit warmer now. So finding your box position. So your knees underneath your hips, your wrists are underneath your shoulders. So we want to think, pull the shoulder blades slightly away from each other. Squeeze into your core so we don't dip into that lower back. So we're going to go for a variation of swimming. So all we're going to do is everything stays completely still. Just that right leg. It's going to start to extend all the way out. It's going to come all the way back in again. Just the right leg. So check with your hips that they haven't shifted over to the left. So we want everything nice and grounded in the middle. Just that right leg goes out. Now I always say in my classes with that right toe, imagine that it's sliding through sand and then it's coming all the way in. So the back stays nice and strong. So my cup of tea can be on your back. I always say that as well. So just that leg goes out. So whatever you have behind you, whatever wall, whatever fence, wherever you are, try to imagine that that toe is reaching. So we want to get that nice, long, strong muscle coming all the way in. For 4, for 3, 2. Now last one, we're going to get the left arm involved. So as you exhale, reach out your left arm, reach through your right toes. Nice two-way pull. Then you're going to draw it all the way back in. So reaching for your fingertips, reaching for your toes, lengthening down the spine, core stay strong. Draw it in. So imagine I'm pulling at your fingers, I'm pulling at your toes, really finding that length. You've got 4 more. For 3, for 2. Now last one, we're going to hold it all the way up. Can you reach? Can you lengthen a bit more? Carefully take down your left hand. Keep your right leg up. Now, we're going to pivot on that left knee. You want to stack your hips, come onto your left hand. So your left wrist is underneath your shoulder, your left knee is underneath your hip, and your right hip is on top of your left. That was a lot of things. So just bring your right hand up high to the sky. Your right leg is lengthened, so again, I'm pulling at your toes. So really here, try to think about your hips. So we don't want to arch into this lower back, so it's super easy to do. So you want to think, get your ribs to touch your hips. So we're nice and strong in the core, and we're supporting that lower back. So we're reaching all the way up now. Lengthening down your right toe, we're going to tap the toe down. We're going to lift it all the way up. Tap it down. Squeeze up. Lower and lift. So try and keep everything completely still. Chest is lifted. You've got 4, 3, 2, and last one, we're going to hold it all the way up. Now reaching down your toes. We're going to make those small little circles, so about the size of a coffee cup. So really lengthening down that leg. Core stay strong. For 4, 3, 2, last one, we're going to circle the other way. Small circles. So really lengthening down those toes. For 4, 3, 2, last one, we're going to hold it all the way up. Now, reaching the right arm all the way up over your head, so it's a nice two-way pull from your fingertips down to your toes. You're going to pull down the right arm, bring it all the way into the side of your leg. Reach the right arm all the way up and over, find your side bend, then draw it all the way in. Reach all the way up and over, draw in. So keep reaching down that right leg. I like to reach. You've got 4, 3, 2, and last one, keep it up. Now bring that right arm up high to the sky. We're going to side kick. So you're going to flex that right foot. You're going to kick it all the way forward. You're going to point as it comes back. So really being careful now. These hips, we're not doing this. They stay sliding hips to ribs, core stay strong. As you come back, keep that there. Pinch into your right glute. Squeeze it forward. Draw it back. You've got 4 more. These are pretty tough. For 3, 2, and last one, draw it all the way up. Carefully lower down your toe and coming all the way down. I always say as elegantly as possible. So rolling onto your back, we're going to find your supine position. So arms are down by your side, feet are hip width apart, knees are bent. So finding that imprint, think get your ribs to touch your hips. Bring your right leg up to your tabletop, followed by your left leg. So your knees are over your hips and your lower spine is onto your mat. Bringing your hands behind your head, your elbows are wide, and you're supporting the weight of your head in your hands. We're just going to start with some toe taps. So that right toe is going to tap all the way down. It's going to stay at that 90 degree. It's going to come up. Left toe goes down and up. So we're really keeping that lower back onto the mat. Core stays strong. We've got 8 more. For 6. And then making this your last 2. Now keeping it all the way up. This time we're going to extend out the right leg. We're going to draw it in. Extend out the left leg, so now it goes onto a straight line. So if that's a little bit too much today, keep the 90. Also, we're going to add in the upper body. Why not, right? So as we extend out the right leg, we're going to peel up into an abdominal crunch. Inhale as we lower down. Exhale as we squeeze up. Inhale, lower. Now with your chin, imagine that there is an apple underneath your chin and your chest. So we don't want to pull on that neck. We've got 6 more. So as we come up, we draw the belly button in. We peel those head to shoulders up. For 4, 3, 2. Now last one, bringing it in. Carefully lower down your head, bring your arms down by your side. We're going to go straight in. So we're going to start to work it out into that right oblique. So this time, right leg's going to go down nice and straight. It's going to come in. Left leg stays at that 90, it taps. So right leg goes out straight. Left toe taps. Lower back stays onto your mat. Tap down. Extend out. Tap. 4 more. For 3. For 2. Tap. And making this your last one. Now keeping your legs into that tabletop. Knees are over your hips. Extend your right leg up. Exhale, peel your head, your shoulders up to join. So we really want to try to get those shoulder blades up higher off of your mat. You want to flex the leg as it goes down. Keep the foot nice and flexed. Point as it comes up. Leg stays strong. Left leg sets in stone so it does not move. And we're trying to reach those fingertips a little bit further every single time. There's that word again, reach. You've got 4, 3, for 2. And last one, squeeze it all the way in. Squeezing your knees into your chest, just gently rock side to side. Take your hands around your hamstrings and we're going to gently rock all the way up so we can go into that second side. So carefully coming around, back into your box position. Knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders, nice flat back, strong in the core. So this time, the left leg's going to extend all the way out. It's going to draw all the way in. So reaching down that left toe, reach, try to get whatever is behind you. You want to think touch the wall. Keeping the back nice and strong, nice and flat. For 4, hips stay nice and central. For 3, 2, and last one. Now we're gonna start adding that right hand. So as you extend out your left leg, take out your right arm. I really wanted to say reach then, and then come all the way back in. Extend. There we go. Having a little bit more vocabulary now. Taking it all the way out. That 2-way pull. I'm pulling at your fingers. I'm pulling at your toes. And I will. For 4, if you're in my class. For 3, 2, and last one. Let's hold it all the way out. Now can you go a little bit further? Reach a little bit more. Now leaving your left leg up, take your right hand down. We're going to pivot on that right knee. Right hand goes central in your mat, so it's underneath your shoulder. Your knee's underneath your hip. Left leg is reaching. Take up your left arm. Now think ribs to hips, take it into the core, not into the lower back. With that toe, lengthening down the leg, you're going to tap the toe down, squeeze it up, lower and lift, lower, squeeze up, draw it down, lift up. 4 more. For 3, for 2. Last one, holding it all the way up. Now with that toe, we're going to make small circles, size of coffee cups. Pelvis stays nice and stable. You've got 4, 3, 2, and last one. We're going to circles the other way. Small circles for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold it out. We're going to go straight into that reach up and over. So reach your arm all the way up and over. Draw it in. That two-way pull. Big reach up and over. Pull it in. Reaching all the way. That two-way pull. Lengthen down that left side. Squeeze up. Draw in. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one, last bit, taking that left hand all the way up. Now we're going to flex that left foot. You're going to take it all the way forward. You're going to point as it comes back. Keep the hips still, flex forward, point back, flex forward, point back. 4 more. Keeping that chest nice and lifted for 2. And last one, draw it all the way back, nice little pinch into that left glute. And carefully lower down your toe. And as elegantly as possible, come all the way down. So you're coming onto your back into your supine position, so your knees are bent. Feet hip width apart, arms down by your side. So quick check, get your ribs to touch your hips. Right leg into tabletop, left leg into tabletop. Peel your head, your shoulders up. Now this time, right leg extends out. Draws in, right toe down, lift up, right leg up, tap down that right toe, left leg extends, draw in, lower back, nice and imprinted. You're trying to get those shoulder blades up higher off of your mat for 4, 3, 2, and making this your last one. Now that left leg stays still. Left leg goes high to the sky. We're going to flex the foot as it goes down. We're going to point as it comes up. Flex as we take it down. Point up. Right leg stays still. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, carefully drawing it all the way in. Now one more little exercise to end. We're going to extend your legs up to the ceiling. Peel your head, your shoulders up. We're going to scissors to end. So drawing the right leg towards you, extending the left leg away. We're going to double pump. We change, double pump. So drawing the leg, trying to get it up towards your nose. Trying to get those shoulder blades up higher every single time. You've got 8 more. Legs are lengthened, toes are pointed. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and last one, carefully draw your knees into your chest. Hands behind your hamstrings. Extend your right leg up, extend your left leg out. Flex the right foot. Hold on either to your hamstring or your calf if you have the flexibility. Just try not to hold behind the back of the knee. So really flexing the foot, pushing down the heel. Nice little hamstring stretch. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bending into that right knee. Taking your right ankle above your left knee. Take your hands around your left hamstring and just try to pull that left knee close towards you. Flex the right foot for an extra little stretch. So you're trying to get this right knee over to the other side. And carefully release to the second side. Left leg goes high, your right leg goes out. Hand around your hamstring, flex your foot. If you can, carve. It's a little bit harder. So really flexing the foot, pushing down the heel. You've got 4 more seconds. 3, 2. Last one, bend into your left knee. Take your left ankle above your right knee. Take your hands around your hamstring and gently pull that right knee towards you. Flex that left foot for an extra little stretch. And carefully releasing, drawing your knees into your chest and carefully coming all the way up. Now guys, that was your Pilates for flexibility. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for some more Pilates workouts.